Yeah, so 2026, I'm going to be giving the progression updates. Unlike many other channels, for my Midwest subscribers, I actually put the date that I'm hiking, area where I am, so you know when things are fruiting. You know, I also take pictures of what's flowering, so you can kind of match that up to your schedule, like for when the morels will be up. So yeah, and I'm also going to do a weather forecast. I like using NOAA. I like using Farmer's Almanac, last year of printing that, and my own intuition based on the last few months. So that's coming up. I really appreciate all the subscribers, comments, and likes that I've been getting throughout the couple years I've been doing this. I appreciate y'all so much. It's a fun labor of love for me. It's free information, maybe a few spots, maybe a few tricks and secrets. And I try and be honest about when and what I'm finding, so you can find it too. I really want you to do well. I want you to enjoy nature. I want you to be safe and know your mushrooms. All right, looking forward to a great 2026. Good morning. I'm kind of looking for sheds, even though it's a little early. One or two people have found them in Wisconsin. So it's maybe another year failure there, but, you know, hope springs eternal. Look at this beautiful waterfall. Woo-hoo. There you go. There's your morning bliss. Happy Monday. Peace. So another spot you can find sheds is where the forest line breaks, if there's a food source, and south facing. So this here is south facing because this is north. So the deer want it warm to bed down, so they might be bedding here. So look around where they walk away and maybe shake off their antlers. Yeah.
The American red squirrel is one of North America's most common woodland dwelling squirrels. Its nickname is the hoarder squirrel or pine squirrel, and its white eye ring is an identifying characteristic.
Okay, let's see here. There's plenty of elm and whatnot in here for my mushrooms come spring. As you can see, the deer are all over and up in here. Look at all the little cute footy prints. There's bunnies, squirrels, but also deer all over here. This is one of my little spots that I was always hoping to get a shed following these deer trails, which has so far eluded me. And still I have not found any sheds in either of my two closest home states of Illinois or Wisconsin, even though I found them out west pretty easily. There, that bleak landscape lets them stick out, though. Here, you gotta look. You really gotta have an eye for those pointy tips out here. A couple killer dead elm back in here, and we should get us some nice meaty morels this spring off of these. They're just starting to peel. You notice that? Like they peel, and yeah, there's no buds on there, or the buds are very receded and won't do anything. Oh, here's another tree back there. That's a black cherry. That's a black cherry, but back there's an elm. Oh yeah. Where are my sheds at? When an elm is freshly dead with all its bark on, that first couple years, that's when the bonanza and magic happens. So you definitely want to look for those. I have a lot of ID videos on the elm trees. You can look up on my channel. You want to go to the like something, my playlist called Find Morels Like a Boss or something like that, and look through for elm tree ID. There's a couple of them that are shorts too, so if you don't have a lot of time, boom, 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 you get what you need. Well, let's just look here. They found them in here before. So there's a hill back there, and that's where all the does are. I'm wondering if I should go hike up in there. Tons more deer sign. Lots of their droppings. Maybe I'll follow the feces trail. Never know. Never know. Could be somebody's antlers there somewhere. Oh, look here. Well, this elm is a little far gone, but I would still check it in spring. And it's losing his drawers. That bark is slipping away, and you know what that means. Death. And morels like to feed on the dead roots, so definitely check it. I mean, I prefer more bark on it, but I wouldn't pass it by. Okay, I'm way back up in here, and there's a big hill where all the does go, where all the tracks lead, where the bucks come for their lady time, making the fawns that you see dropped on the ground in spring when you're picking mushrooms. You ever come upon one? They're super quiet and they don't move. You can almost step on them. I've come upon several. Cute as buttons. Best give them space and leave them be. But yeah, no sheds here. I don't think I'm climbing up there today. Ugh. Yeah, I'm halfway up this darn hill now. I don't know if I'm going all the way. I always say no, but then the trail just leads me on. What else is an old lady going to do with her time? She's going to go up looking for sheds and feel bitter disappointment. Yeah. Do you shed hunters that never found a shed feel me? I hope you do, because it's frustrating. Frustrating as the dickens. Oh, now it's all kinds of brush. Well, I don't know how much further I'm going to follow this deer trail up because it's looking a little thick. Yeah. Yeah, but to find one, glory would be mine. I don't even want to keep it. Let the little critters eat it. I don't care. I want to sit by it. I want to put it on my head and pretend I have antler, and enjoy the moment. That's about it. That's about all I need. Any of y'all out there want to take me? I'd love to go if you have a spot. Just let me find it. You keep. Oh, look at the hill now. We stopping. There's too much deadfall. Wonder if there's one in there, though. Won't know unless I go up there. One thing you can do instead of going up there is use your camera. Do it slow and peep around with that zoom. You know? Like, and if you see something, even if I get home and see it, I can come back. There's the hill. The ladies are gone, but that's where they go. Looks like some little turkey tails or steerium here. The way you tell is the steerium has no pores. Turkey tail does, and it's kind of fuzzy, so this is probably the turkey tail instead of steerium. Yeah. It's medicinal. Okay. So this is a nice flat trail for just building the leg muscles up for mushroom season. And then you can stop and slowly scan these deer trails. You can see all the deer footprints there. See if anything's going on.
Denied.
I hear a helicopter. But I mean, you can see some kind of old different animal prints there. Now, let's keep walking. Walking the walk. Oh, I see another one. Is this just this tree species? I don't know.
Who knows what this is? I don't think it's a seed pod. I think it's some type of gall, some type of housing for insects. But I'm not an entomologist, so if someone knows, shout out in the comments, please. Thanks. Living white ash produce morel mushrooms, too. It is characterized by this hatch-marked, deeply furrowed bark and branches that jut out at 90-degree angles from the trunk. The sycamore tree is one of my other favorite morel mushroom producing trees. The live trees, many found on riverbanks, produce quite a few, especially if you get a warm snap nearing the end of the morel mushroom season.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so when I take a water break or a rest break while morel hunting, I sit down by dead elms because sometimes when you stop moving, your eyes focus better and some smaller morels will pop into view that you didn't see. I'm trying it with shed hunting, although I don't have any reason to stop here. Like at morel time, I know where to stop. Dead elms, ash, whatever's fruiting. Here, you just hope you pick the right spot to place your bupkis down. Enjoy a tasty beverage of delicious distilled water with electrolytes. Give my eyes a little time to adjust and hope I see some little pointy shed tines sticking out. Yeah, I think this is going to be another bitter disappointment video for my shed hunting. I'm ready to head out and I have seen nothing except for deer sign, you know, deer trails, deer footprints, deer poop, deer beds, no sheds. That's a new poem for you. Enjoy that poem. Time to hit the trail and warm up in the car. And now I'm going to go cry about the shed I didn't find. Take care, everybody.